And bloody hell, it's been one of them mornings. It's been relentless all morning with one thing and another. What's been going on? What's been going on? First of all, last night, or yesterday afternoon I should say, tea time, we had an absolutely smashing couple arrive who's staying in our pod for 3 nights. You know who you are. YouTube followers of this channel and numerous other channels. And they've driven all the way over from Rill, had a bit of a nightmare getting here. Anyway, they got here absolutely safe and sound with the 2 beautiful little doggies. And the campsite has now got a mascot called Mumby. So, yeah, how cute is Mumby? Look at that they bought. Absolutely, yeah, that's fantastic. I'm not too sure whether John will use an elephant as a logo, but it is now currently, I'll show you, currently sat on my desk. So he's going to bring me luck. And for Russia, look at the size of this. So at tea time, at dinner time, when I go and get some dinner, I'm going to be taking this great big bone. Bone over to Rash. So thank you ever so much for that. And it's, yeah, hope you have a great stay with us. Really nice to have you here. So yeah, so this morning we had a plumber arrive yesterday to connect up a water pipe on a seasonal pitch that was semi-ready, but anyway, it needs some work doing on it. And to cut a long story short, the pipe work on our seasonal area is 25mm. The pipe work on our touring area is 20mm, and the bits and bobs that we got was 20mm, not 25mm, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, he's been over this morning and got the replacement bits that we needed. And to cut a long story short, that's all in. So shortly, what time is it now? Coming up to cleaning time. I'm going to, after I've done the clean, I need to fix a post into the ground, screw the new pipe onto it. So I'll let you come along with me. We'll do that together. And then we needed a flush system on a toilet doing, and the mechanism was a bit broke. Anyway, he fitted all that absolutely great, but forgot to put a washer in. So when we turned the water on, some water leaks. Anyway, mopped up. That's all done. And an absolutely belting guy called Chris. So I don't think he'll be watching this, but Chris, I'm so pleased that we touched down with you as a handyman. Got all your details and everything for future. What else has been going on this morning? It's just been one thing after another. We've had one of our seasonals has now departed for this season. Gone to onto another site, which has meant a seasonal pitch has become available. And the people, and again, they do watch the channel, you know who you are, I don't mention names without permission, that were meant to be over to the new pitch, are bringing their caravan on this afternoon onto the seasonal pitch that's now become available. Did any of that make any sort of sense? I've got no idea. It's just been going on and on and on today. And I've got another seasonal pitch will be coming available for next year. It's probably going to become available at the end of September. Unfortunately, I've got a guy with us who's 88, a real nice guy, and a former warden for the Camping and Caravan Club. He's 88, and unfortunately, he's suffered a stroke in recent times. So he's going to have to give up caravanning. So that pitch will become available for next year, but we have got quite a big waiting list at the moment on that, so that'll soon shift. Yay! So that's today. I am off tomorrow, but I've got a contractor in tomorrow to do this work on this other pitch. He should have been here yesterday, but didn't happen anyway. So I have inverted commas got a day off tomorrow, but I'm going to have to be about, and I have a hunch this afternoon that the check-ins will be quite quick, and I've got one that's super late at 8:30 that I know about. So I'm probably going to scootle out into Skeggy this afternoon and do my weekly shop today rather than tomorrow. Right, there we are. That's yeah, the joys of being a campsite warden. Sweet. Okay, all the facilities are all clean and spotless, and I'm going to have a quick walk around the touring area. Cracking up yesterday, so I was going to have a walk around the seasonal area when I meant the touring area. And I've got a bag of fence post concrete with me, which I'm going to go and fix this new water pipe post in and put the water pipe on it, and I'm going to finish the mowing of the seasonal area, and that's correct, the seasonal area, shortly. And yeah, so we've had the people have gone off today, ready for this afternoon's arrivals. So let's have a quick look here. So I always do this walk looking for any stone chippings, any rubbish, any problems. And I've got some amazing people staying with us in a van on the touring area. And if you've never heard of a Burmese mountain dog, these dogs are the most amazing, biggest, softest, strongest dogs you've met in your entire life. When I was a lad, I think I was about 13, I did a summer holiday job working in a kennel, and we had Burmese mountain dogs, and we take them to crates with little crates on the back of them. So I'm not going to say the doggies' names, but look at these two babies. Look, come here, come on, come on, come on, come. Hello, 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 hello. And this is a massive big softie. So I was in the pen with them earlier, and how beautiful are you? You really are beautiful. You really are gorgeous. And the other one is a little bit shyer, but thank you for that. Appreciate it. So yeah, quick walkabout. Good morning. Yeah, we're all good. So I think we said hello to these the other day on the Danamazi pitch. I'm doing my daily stone checking. Rubbish. Some of you will remember we were talking about rotating grass pitches and how they would survive at the end of the season. So that one's all okay. These are on for a few days, but these are going to be okay. And if you remember these here, so considering we've had tents and awnings on and off all season, need to find and down here, give that a few days and it'll recover. As I say, the site's going a lot quieter now. Now we're past the August bank holiday. I just can't believe how fast the season's gone. It's just been, it's been a bit of a whirlwind with it. I was just exchanging messages with John, my boss, earlier. Hello, John. Showed him our new mascot and things. He was laughing over it. Yeah, how quickly it's all gone. So down where I'm going now has been the tent area. So these have all been tents, and I've got one that's taken a bit of a battering. But again, considering there's been tent after tent after tent on here, they've not done too bad. And literally a week, these should recover, which I'll show you in a moment. If they don't, I will be seeding. So I'll come and show you an area in a minute that I've got to seed. So this one here, we've just had people have gone off. They've been there for a week. This one here, this will recover very, very, very quickly. And then this one here is the main one that's taken a bit of a battering. So we've not had somebody on there for 2 days, but that's been in constant use. But you'll notice if I come down here, we have got some greenery coming up on that. So again, I will be keeping an eye on this over the next week or so. But we need a good deluge of rain, and that grass should come back up. Any problems, and we will seed it. This one's been in use, and you can see the grass coming back. But these tent pitches now go really, really, really quiet. So I'm just going to have a look at the wasp nest situation. This has gone a lot cooler than it has been. So these are all the hedge cuttings and trees and everything, tree branches and grass cuttings that I've been doing recently. I need to cut back some of this lot here over the next couple of weeks as we get into September, and I'm just here where we had all the wasps. So yes, we have got wasp about, but definitely doesn't seem to be anywhere as busy And as I say, the main thing is these little blighters have been keeping themselves to themselves. And we're just going to go over and have a look at the epicentre of the wasp problem. So this hedge, you'll remember, was cut back some time back, and that's going to have another real deep trim on it shortly. And up on the silver case, still here, but definitely a lot less busy. Around on the other side. So the first thing I'm noticing is I can see a few wasps, but nowhere near as many as the wasp was. So right, so whether it's just how long they've been here, the weather going a bit cooler, I've got no idea. We have got a few about, but that massive swarm that we had definitely seems a lot better. Alright, so coming over this way here, so all the side areas, all here in the island, was all cut yesterday. Here was cut yesterday, but I need to do the banking up here and here and over here on these seasonal pitches. Then tomorrow we're extending this one here. So this work should have been done yesterday. So this pipe here needs to be moved to this side here, and then we're putting in quite a large hard standing area over there. So that's going to be a new seasonal pitch. I've dug out the post here, hole for the post I should say, and the tap, as you can see here. So that's going to be my next job. We're going to put connect that one up, and so this corner here and here, and this I'm going to cut this afternoon. The next job is going to be the fence posting, and then this pitch here has just become available a couple of hours ago, and boom, just like that, we've got somebody on here. So we have got people waiting for pitches, so we'll be saying hello to them shortly. And there's a little bit of a week's delay on that, because I said these contractors we'd hoped were going to be here on yesterday and that pitch would be ready. Anyway, we're basically 24 hours after what we said. My pitch, this pitch here where I am now, where this little ranger is, this one here, if you're thinking about getting a seasonal with us, you need to join our waiting list. But this pitch is going to become available here. Look how big this is. Huge pitch. Next year, or possibly the end of this year, if you want winter storage. And I have a hunch that this pitch here will also become available, and a couple of others as well. So again, we have got a waiting list on those now. Right, I'm going to go and get my fence post mix, get that down. Then I'm going to get on the yellow peril and mow up there. I've got the new seasonal people on this afternoon, 1:30, and then, because all being well by then, the checkout I've got to do is about 8:30 tonight. I'm going to run into Skeggy. Remember the pigeon on here? So I'll call in now and show you the nest, because this has fledged successfully. Look, I just noticed I've not got a spirit level doing this by eye. So that's the fence post, concrete in. We'll let that go off over the next hour or so, and then scoop over some soil, and we need to then screw on the actual tap. But job's a good one. Look at that. Right, that's in and working. Right, take my bits and bobs back up to the shed and get the mower out. I think we've had 3 or 4 inquiries about this Luna. It's still not sold yet though. If you're interested, jump on the mower. Sorry, I forgot to trim these little posts yesterday, so I'm just going to quickly go and trim those now. That'll take a minute, but I've totally forgot about that. We've got to keep this site looking pretty. We've got to keep the site looking pretty, even though we're now peaked out. We're still going to keep this site looking very, very pretty right till the day we close. Right, that's all the seasonal area cut for a week. It's amazing how quickly that's grown with just that little bit of rain we've had. All looking fantastic. The seasonal pitch that became available a couple of hours ago is now taken, and the people on it, hello, I know they sometimes watch my videos. Welcome to the Nurseries. You're next door but one to me, as we used to say. So they've dropped dead lucky with that pitch. The other pitch should be commissioned and done tomorrow. And I've got another couple of jobs being done tomorrow. I'm not going to say what that is for a number of security reasons, but there is some other work being done here tomorrow as well. I'm just going to go and check on Russia, and I need to go and renew a couple of SSL certificates. Those of you that are a little bit geeky and know things about websites will know about SSLs. I need to go and install an SSL urgently. And then I was right with check-ins today. They're all, oh, hello Russia, hello. What are you doing inside, Rush? I've got a big treat for you later. Yeah, so I've got a late check-in later, so I am going to run down to Skeggy and go and do my weekly food shop. And I've not had any dinner because I'm going to skive off for an hour. Sorry, John, I'm having a little skive for an hour if that's okay. But I might squeeze in a cheeky KFC if it's not busy, because last time I went, I failed. Right, a bit of a change of plan to where I am and where I was going. So I was originally going to Lidl, because I'm a Lidl sort of bloke, and I don't know what's been going on in Skegnester Road that I normally go down, but it was absolutely bedlam. So I've come all around town, and I'm now going to go into Aldi. But while I'm here, I'm going to nip into B&M's, because there's where I'm at now. I've got Aldi, an M&S food hall next to me, I've got a pet store and a B&M's. So I've not been on this retail park for probably since the middle of July, before the kids broke up, because here can get really busy, and it's only quite a small car park. Anyway, I'm going to pop into B&M's, pick up some bits and bobs from there, and then I'm going to go and do my food shop in Aldi this week for a change. Right, so that reminds me, anyway, I got a stash on the back seat. It just reminds me of why I don't shop at Aldi. I've never been an Aldi lover. It's always dark, a certain amount of bedlam, the staff are quite rude, there's staff throwing products all over the place, and I just don't, compared to Lidl, Aldi's rubbish. And went into flipping B&M's and spent as much on flipping bird food as human food. So anyway, I've stocked up on a load of stuff for my bird table, and I'm going to go and attempt to see what the KFC in Skeggy's like. For some reason, psychologically, I'm telling myself, right, we've gone past the bank holiday Monday, everybody's gone back to work, everything will be calm. Unfortunately, we're still in school holidays, aren't we? Yeah, so I don't know whether I'm going to have much success here or not. Let's go and find out. So, is it a result? But the drive-thru's open. Ooh. I wonder if they do any meat options at KFC. I'll need to tell you if they do. So I've just gone round in a big circle, because the window where you normally order didn't look like there was anybody there. So the car in front of me went round, and I went round. We both gone round. We went round and round and round. Right, let's see if this works. A mighty bucket for one, please, and a gravy with that.
Yeah, which drink would you like for that?
A Pepsi, please.
Anything else?
That's all, thank you.
If you'd like to drive around to the next window.
Thank you. So, there's nobody there. It didn't even say order here. Weird. It didn't even say place an order there, did it? Right, let's pick my takeaway up and put the camera down. Result, fast service. Food hygiene rating 5. Right, let's head home. Hope I don't get caught up in any traffic. Need to eat my food while it's warm. Right, KFC demolished. And I had the wildlife camera on my bird table as well. So I don't know if that's caught anything. Let's go and have a quick look at that. So I'll just stop this up. And I need to put some water. So you can, if you're on a campsite, you've got an old water bottle, cut it in half, open it up, you can put it on the floor, and if you've got hedgehogs or any other wildlife, you can give them a drink in times when it's really droughty. Right, I'm going to wander over to the office. I've got some bleach I bought today. I need to put in the storeroom, some bottles of water, check any messages, and close up the shed. Right, Russia. Where are you, doggy? You in here? Oh, hello, Rush. Hang on, it's very dark in here, isn't it? Let's put some lights on. Hello, Russia. I have got a great big bone for you, Russia. Look at this big bone, Rush. Russia, look what I've got here. Rush. Look. So the big bone for the lady in the pod, Russia's about to get it. Oh, it's bigger than you. Look at that. Let's put some additional lighting on. There you go. What's that, Russia? What is it? Right, that's going to keep Russia occupied for probably a week. She'll be tucking into that. Yeah, well into it. There she goes. She's investigating the bone. Look at this. Really good girl. Right. So I've got one person coming in later, 8:30, a late one, and that's my day done. Bird table all ready for tonight. See what that attracts, and that's it. Off tomorrow, so semi off tomorrow, but I've got contractors in, so I'm not really going to be probably off as such. See how tomorrow goes, if everything goes to plan. Right, I'm going. I've had a KFC, so I'm not cooking any tea tonight. I'm going to go put my feet up for half an hour and wrap off here. So take it easy. Hang on a minute, just before I go. Russia's bought a bone outside. What are you doing with that bone, Russia? What's this? Here you go. Getting well stuck in on it. Right, I'm going, guys. Look out yourselves, and you know what to do. Download that subscription button and all the rest of that malarkey. Take it easy, send you loads of love, and catch you on the next one.